Alright, what's up YouTube, HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys with some exciting news, because we have the unveiling of all the new Yosenju cards. So, we have 3 monsters, 1 spell, and they all will be coming out of Rising Rampage when it comes to TCG. And I'm really excited because I like the Yosenjus. I played with Yosenjus, and you've seen a couple of the deck profiles up. So, I will be doing some more Yosenju stuff pretty soon. So now let's get into the new monsters, and I can't wait to read these guys off. So, excuse me. The first monster up is Yosenju Subaru Kaze. Subaru Kaze is a level 4 Wind Beast Warrior effect monster. He has 1700 attack, 400 defense. So his first and second effect can only be used once per turn. When they read, if you control another Yosenju monster when this card is normal summon, you can add one Yosenju Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. The second effect is you can target one Yosenju card you control, place one Dazzling Winds of the Yosen Village, or one Yosen Whirlwind face up to your side of the field in the spell and trap zone, and if you do, return the other target to the deck. His last effect is one of the most common between the level 4 Beast Warriors, and it is once a turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summon, this turn, you return it to the hand. The next Yosenju monster is Yosenju Izanamuchi. Izanamuchi says she's level 4 Beast Warrior Wind monster, 800 attack, 1200 defense, and similar to the monster above her. Her first and second effect can only be used once per turn. When you can discard this card during the turn, your opponent's cards and effects cannot activate when you normal or special summon a Yosenju monster. If you control another Yosenju, you can activate this effect, draw one card. And the last effect, of course, is returning itself to the hand during the turn. This card is normal summoned at the end phase. Next is the big reveal of the nice red dragon-like monster. This is Yosenju Hidasumi no Miruji, and I had to literally break that down because I did not want to mess his name up. So Yosenju Ito Sumin no Muruji, or we'll just call him Yosenju Hito, uh, is a level 10 Wind Beast Pendulum Effect monster, 2000 attack, 300 defense, pendulum scale of 3. So this pendulum effect can only be, you only use the name of the you can only use the pendulum effects of this card's name once per turn. The pendulum effects reads as follows. Target one Yosenju card in your pendulum zone, and until the end of the turn, that monster's scale becomes 11. But you cannot special summon monsters its turn except Yosenju monsters. During the end phase, return this card to hand. Monster effect. This card cannot be special summoned except by pendulum summon. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one card your opponent controls and return it to hand. Each time cards return to the hand are decked by the effects of cards you control. All your Yosenju monsters you control gain 500 attack. Then the last effect is once a turn during the end phase. If this card was special summoned, return it to hand. Return this card? Yeah. It's special on this turn, return it to hand. And the last card in the lineup is Yosenju Wind Ritual. Yosenju no Kazama Matsuri. Uh, so the Wind Ritual is a quick play spell. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. If you control 3 or more Yosenju monster cards with different names, return all Yosenju monsters you control to your hand, then draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. So, this is pretty much the lineup of the new Yosenju cards. Let me go back and start off with Subaru Kaze. I think this is a really decent monster. He has really good effects. Now, if we talk about the cards that he searches for in returning Yosenju cards you control to activate those cards, the Dazzling Winds of Yosen Village and Yosen Whirlwind, I believe, are continuous cards. They're not too big unless you want to use the effects of the other monsters. Um, They're level 5 or higher. That's pretty much what they are. Now, they're not too bad of cards, but you need those. You need high level Yosenju monsters to activate them. Luckily enough, his first effect allows you to search your deck for a pendulum monster, Yosenju pendulum monster, and there's at least, including the new card, one, two, three, four, five. No, four pendulum monsters that you can easily search for. The left and right Sujich, and of course, Daibak is a pendulum monster. So you at least have those three, and then you have Hitosu, and Hitosu is also a pendulum monster. So you, excuse the noise in the background, you at least have range between those four monsters to pick up from. And typically, yes, the Beast Warrior monsters all have the effect to return themselves to hand, because I don't believe any of the others do have it. I think two of the level 5 or higher have it, and I think the one level 6 they have has it. Then we move on to the next. We went to Izanamuchi. She doesn't seem too bad of a card. Um, she's more of a protection type of situation where she's protecting your UCG cards when they're no more special summoned from card effects, so that helps you deal with um, cards like Solemn, dealing with a lot of cancellation effects since your opponent can activate effects when they're summoned. So you're probably dodging stuff like Bottomless Trap Hole, Torrential Tribute, nasty monster effects that will try to trigger to negate your monster effects. So you have some way to dodge it. It's kind of like looking at it as a Feather Storm, but for your normal summon or special summons. And then the ability to draw a card the turn can help in some scenarios, but I think for the most part, she'll probably be like one of those situational monsters. Gotta see a lot of testing to understand how effective she'll be in the deck. Then let's talk about the big guy. So, my Yosenju Hitosu. Hitosu to me reminds me more so of Daibak, but Daibak had a lot more range because Daibak had a lot more monsters. Now, I do like the artwork because he pretty much just looks like a red Daibak. He looks like a dragon form of Daibak in red. And Dieback was similar to this, the whole pendulum summon, and then they had the ability to bounce multiple cards. Well, Dieback had the ability to bounce multiple cards. Unfortunately, Hitosu doesn't have the ability to dodge a lot of those multiple cards, which does suck. But his ability to change scale helps, so you can get out the large range of pendulum monsters, and his ability to bounce stuff back, which does help in that sense. The other big thing about him is that all the other monsters, while he's on the field, when you start returning cards by your card effects, all your monsters are going to gain 500 attack. So pretty much your army is going to be even stronger than before. So with card effects like what is it? Yosenju Kama 1, you have the ability of, I think one of the spells, you have the ability, I have a lot of these return effects. So you can easily take advantage of them and then use their abilities to gain more attack points, to run over stuff, or to have to deal with other stuff. And then the quick play spell it's a very situational setup, because if that case, if you're going to be drawing at least two additional cards at that point, then like that's pretty much what you're using this for, because you're only really bouncing back using you monsters with different names to trigger this card's effect if you have multiples, and you would really need to rely on the pendulum summon in order for this to really go off. Like you literally would just get two cards if any. If you're running the demise build of it, it'd probably be the best option for that deck, because of the fact that this does at least give you two additional cards at the end of it. But that is also another thing there, is that it's additional cards during. It's just two cards. I mean, those two cards can be helpful, yes, but in the cost of returning every monster you control with a different name back to your hand, to do such, and you need to have at least three or more. So maybe this can help you. I'm not sure, but we don't have any extra deck monsters for the Yosenju. They only really have the pendulum monsters, and that's very stretching it enough as it is. But for right now, I think these are okay add-ons. I need more so of Sabururu Kaze is more of the headliner, and just the fact that he can search for someone like Hitosu does help. He can search for Daibak, he can search for Sujik L, Sujik R, and have them set up as well. So it's a little underwhelming. They're a little basic in my opinion, but maybe through some testing, we'll see how far they can go. So let me know what you guys think of the new Yosenju monsters and the new Yosenju spell. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. It's BJ signing out.